welcome to the British Saloon Touring Car Championship, or completely our way. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's just at this time the British Touring Car Championship. Here at Silverstone for 16 laps. I turned off the HUD. Probably a bad decision to do that, because I cannot see what lap we're on, but luckily everybody knows what lap we're on right now, and that's lap 1. If no one can tell that, then that's interesting. That's all I gotta say. So as we funnel our way down to turn 3 on track here. One thing I love about Silverstone is a fast corner on each side of the track, like a very fast right-hander or left-hander. They're like right next to each other almost, but like if you cut a line through them, it's pretty much just half of it. Coming up a Stowe as we went down the hangar straight just then. By this 46 from Alpha Romeo. We're actually in 3rd right now, which is actually insane, because I thought we would have a little bit more competition. I think just the winning mentality is winning me over here. That I just needed to enhance the difficulty, but I don't feel like doing that in the middle of this right now, because I want to get this over with. It would have been 17 laps, but I couldn't get straight on 16 because it's the weird lap thing with GTR2. Going to the final corner of Woodcote. And then we come up on the last car to pass to get to 1st. And we come down back to turn 1 and get a fast lap. Up on Beckett's, I think it's Beckett's. A corner between my 2 favorite corners, that's for sure. My 2 favorite fast corners, 2 fast lefts. Through Stowe, then we're gonna come up back up to Club. Come up to lap 3. On the farm straight here. This is really gone differently, because I was expecting a little bit more and to be a little bit more, you know, energetic through these first couple laps as we come up on lap 3 here. But we got all these so fast, not even 2 laps. It's insanely boring right now. I'll probably just concentrate until I see your lappers, the sight of life on this track. I don't know, it's just interesting, man. It's interesting. that's interesting. We found a car blown up here, I believe. If anything, it's going to be a Mini Cooper. Yep, there it is, a Mini Cooper blown up. Wasn't expecting that so early on in this race. So we're only on lap 5, we're coming up to lap 6, I believe, if I counted right. Because I do have the HUD off. That was a mistake too, so everything right now is a mistake. Even the weather is a mistake. I didn't mean to do that either. Everything's just low out of pocket so far. Now we found some lappers, lap 6, so I got about 10 to go. Could be off numbered, because sometimes I will forget those types of things pretty easily, especially with the HUD off. Even with the HUD on, sometimes I forget about the laps. That's pretty much what helps me to get by long races. Like the Targa folio, even though it's literally just I did 2 laps on a track that pretty much is different every time you go around, especially how you approach it. Amelia, we need something like that. We need that game that simulates it, or a mod on any of these games that would simulate that. That would be fun to do as a quick video. Even though it wasn't even here 10 years. This is pretty much the 67 season, as we're in the grass and almost slamming those people there, the hay bales. The 67 season is actually 10 years anniversary since the Amelia is or has been canceled and terminated pretty much. So that's a little bit of history. We're on lap 7, by the way, just to make sure everybody can keep track here. I know lap 4 and 5 you guys couldn't tell, but you know, if you're watching it through the whole way, you should be able to, you know, say. I don't expect you guys to be watching it the whole way, at least just watching parts of interest. Like me, lapping lap cars and seeing cars blown up. Hopefully we don't have a race where it just keeps blowing up. We've only seen that one Mini Cooper, and I don't expect it to be like, I hope not to be as a race. I was able to actually play some Lethal Company last night too, so we got a video out after about a while of actually playing it. Just been not in the grind of playing. I kind of just play it's one of those games like Phasmophobia, once in a while pop up, play for a video. Even then sometimes I'll just play by myself, as in like play without recording. It's a fun game. I'm starting to see if I can start getting mods going. Hoping that we can have a good time on that. Probably the last normal Lethal Company video. The next 4 cup races, I believe, the next 4 cup races will be all in our one video, and then we go straight back to an expedition race that we will be doing. I believe on Corsa? No, it's the Modified Sportsman at Catamount. for 70 laps in 2003. Forgot about that. That race was 70 laps because it's about 30% of the actual real life race, which was 200. It's actually 10 more laps than 30%, so it's like 40% actually. Oh, a little wiggly there. We'll cross up there, hitting the curb. Okay. Yeah, so this is pretty much like a random race at this point. I had it planned, but everything about it right now is pretty random. Rain, cars blowing up and wrecking, me having a lead about a minute now. That comes up to a minute, that's what I'm gonna say. And also just sheer lack of HUD. That's fine, we've been doing pretty well so far, so hopefully it ends like that.
I completely lost count of the amount of laps that we've made, but we're about halfway. I think about like the time length of this video, I believe, because I believe it would be about 30-minute, maybe 32-minute race. So I would guess about lap 9, lap 8 right now. I think it would be lap 9 actually. Well, I don't know, the last 2 laps just by the look and feel. Also just by time, you know. You buy this Lotus Cortina or Ford. Coming up, I believe, in Alfa Romeo. Come up under the bridge. Another thing about Silverstone in the old days, if you slid off in the corner, it's like Zandvoort, where you pretty much just slide into a bank and you pretty much just start flying. There's no stopping you to get up on the grass again. Kind of been a little lousy during this place, a little drowsy. Fatigue, even though it's not just I think I'm just pretty sure it's just because I'm a little lazy right now. Around this Alfa Romeo. A little close there maybe, but I can't tell because I have the mirror also off. That's another thing about random about this race. I'm going ultra hard on this one. I can't even tell how much fuel I have if I even have to pit. I don't think we will. I don't think it's enough laps, but still. It's another question. Try not to run in the back of this guy here. Number 27. Come down on our Alfa Romeo, and I believe a Jaguar? Yeah, Jaguar. Hit by that guy. I think it said 124. That corner, one of three of my favorite corners. Pretty much just a flat out flick. On the last corner, come through here, and what I believe is here 10 or 11, lap 10 or 11. We're about a minute lead, definitely gaining, gotten a lot of new fastest lap records, or at least for my hot lapping book in this game. Who's to say we can't have fun with that? Just trying to go as fast as possible. We have a big lead, so if we spin, we're fine. Just don't crash. It's a major thing. If we do, just don't crash. Hitting the curve there is fine. I forgot what straight this one is. I believe the last one is the farm straight. I believe that one is the hangar straight or something like that. Come up on club. Buy a mini cube. Probably 2 laps down at this point. I think that's a Cortina. Yep. Probably gonna catch him in the I think it's called the Abbey's Curve. I think so. Could be wrong. Nor do I care. Shit. I mean, stuff like this shouldn't be stuff to yell about. Being mad about the pronunciations. It's a corner. In real life, these corners that are still existing on the actual track, like that last corner. Even though it's a little bit more, it's been reprofiled, and the last corner is pretty much the same, but the first corner has been about the same. The last corner, even though it's been reprofiled, still a pretty historic corner. Same with the straight that we come along to. Same with Stowe. And also the hangar straight. All pretty famous corners are still used to this day. Also Club. Club is actually now the last corner, even though in this era, as we got a car, whoa. Okay, luckily we were able to get around that. Car blown up, and 3 cars stopped on the racetrack. Luckily they got out of the way there. That's, jeez. Yeah, that sidetracked. Oh, I was gonna go on a different world talk. The first actual layout about Silverstone is so interesting because it's literally almost an X. It's almost like a figure 8. That's what I like about the original layout of Silverstone. Wish we could do that at some point, maybe with like an old F1 car, old sports car from the 40s. I believe it was 47, 48 when that first layout was invented, and then the 50s, or 50 or 49 is when this layout was pretty much made. It's just, I think this front straight was farm straight, I believe. So a little bit of differences. And then like in the 70s somewhere they started adding chicane to that last corner, and then that's when they really started reprofiling Silverstone. They even had a Legends oval in the last corners. I don't think they have it still today, but they used to. Nowadays they have like a small circuit inside of the track instead of a Legends oval. I'll add that little fact, as I believe we're about 2 or 3 laps out right now from the last lap, or the checkers actually. Okay, if I believe correctly, if I hope just hard enough and believe hard enough, this will be the last lap I'm going to as I'm getting off in the grass there. It's either the last lap or 2 to go for sure. It's in one of those. Come across the line for either the last lap or 2 laps to go. We got a 1 minute and 12-second lead. It's insane. Also cool. Interturn wind. Corner is still used today. It's a little reprofiled, obviously, but you know, I don't think it's too different. Yeah, Silverstone today is a lot different compared to Silverstone here. Like, it's way different. I like this Silverstone because it's simple. You know where you're going. Not to say I don't like the nowadays Silverstone. I also like the first Silverstone layout. That would be an amazing racetrack to race on. Also, just to see, because I believe it actually used actual runways, but we're racing on, I believe, just taxiways or just little driveways for planes or cars. Lap the Ford, and coming to, I believe, the checkered flag. Our Alfa Romeo GTA, I believe it's the 1600. So I picked wherever had the biggest number, I'm pretty sure. So I think it's the 1300. Coming across, let's see, is this the checkered? Is here the white flag or checkered? It is the checkered. So we win here at Silverstone, as you can obviously tell. Hopefully that was enjoying for you, even though that was a little boring to me. But we'll look at the results here. As you see me in the lead, John McCombs second, Russell Norburn third, Roy in fifth, or fourth actually, and then Jim Sutter in fifth with Jackie X in sixth. There's a couple of duplicates, that's for sure. The Graham Hill in 10th. And then Dick Thompson, a couple other cars out. So 3 cars out in total. But that'll be it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed.